Ciao a tutti, Piccole Magazine. Oggi una nuova giornata con tutta la speranza, con tutti i nostri meglio auguri per tutte le persone in Italia e anche in tutto il mondo che stiamo colpiti dalla pandemia del coronavirus. Oggi vi portiamo una intervista molto interessante perché questa ragazza trans è una persona che ha vinto tanti ostacoli e quindi è interessante anche sapere come lei si trova con questa situazione del coronavirus. Lei ha fatto la rappresentante dal paese di Ghana al Miss Trans Star International 2019 in cui siamo stati al Barcellona e adesso parleremo con lei per sapere un po' sulla sua vita e sulla sua condizione in questi giorni del coronavirus. Lei parla inglese e quindi faremo l'intervista in inglese in modo che dopo Piccole Magazine si compromette con tutti voi a portare la rispettiva traduzione. Ok, hello, Veso Golden, Miss
Yeah, hello.
Ghana, Miss Transtar International 2019. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fine. Welcome from Piccole Magazine. This is the first time we have you with us, and we are so happy because we know that you are a very important person in your country and a very good image for all the LGBT community. How do you feel in this
Thank
day,
you.
in this time, Verso?
I Since after the pageant, I think I feel great because I've been able to explore a different part of me and I've come out of the shell, some fear I was having, like being afraid to be myself. And two, I'm no longer living in Ghana and I'm now in Netherlands, so it's more exposure, more acceptance, more love from people. So I'm much more confident about myself.
Okay, so in this time you have reflected in all.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you think about the situation that you live there in Ghana?
With the situation in Ghana, comparing to here, I think it is safer to be here. But looking at the coronavirus and the number of people affected, at some point I wish I was in Africa because we're not really affected in my country that much. But even at that, it's okay.
Okay, and how do you feel in comparison with before and now?
Okay. I think I feel much more comfortable now because before I was living, waking up every day and with a fear of being attacked by people. I would go to bed with the fear of someone could break into my house and attack me. But now I sleep peacefully. I know I'm protected by the law. I know I'm protected legally. And if I don't look for trouble, nobody looks for my trouble, which I think is the perfect way to live in a society, being assured that you're safe.
Are you carry on any program, any activities in this time?
I was supposed to work with one of the NGOs in Netherlands, but because of the coronavirus, it was stopped. And then recently, I'm also starting a new NGO that fights for the right of the transgender refugees and asylum seekers to fight for their rights and also their needs that they will be needing during the procedure in terms of protection, being listened to by the IND, and how their case will be processed and the difficulties we'll go through as asylum seekers. But the project will be starting up very soon with Victoria Karam. So hopefully that will be the project I'll be working on for now.
Okay, so good. So you are inside this program for helping the other persons, refugees, and who needs any protection of the law in the country, in other countries, right?
Yes.
Okay. How do they look you? How do they, what do they see this person that you help in you? Or how do they look you?
People I help.
Yeah?
Okay, I draw inspiration from the compliments I get from most of them. For example, young trans people in Africa send me message every day online asking me how I was able to transition, because in Africa we don't have doctors who would prescribe hormone drugs for you or who would take care of you health wise. But I was able to transition on my own. They seek for my advice. I'm able to cope in society. When I motivate them with my story, tell them how I was able to go through it, and the feedback I get from them is amazing. They tell me how I inspired them to move on, inspired them to face the society and be strong. That motivates me to want to do more. So living in Europe, I don't just want to be an idle Veso Golden. I want to be someone who is also doing something for the community. So I don't want to stop because I feel, oh, I've gotten my freedom and I just stop there and live my own life. I think I was born to help people. I was born to motivate people, and I want to carry on that legacy of motivating people.
Right now, are you thinking in a future project to develop in your country, Africa?
Yes, of course. I'm thinking of building a shelter for young trans people in my country. I'm able to build an apartment where I'll be able to house them in a comfortable city, because in Accra, there's a place in Accra a trans woman can live safely, because there are more foreigners and educated people living there. If I could build a house and house few transgender people, build them to pursue their career and also establish themselves, they'll also be able to help other people. So that is what I'm planning to do.
Okay. What do you know about a film that is have made in Spain about your life? What could you share with us?
Okay, the film, I was contacted by the director and the producer from Spain that he wanted to shoot a movie. He did not know I was trans at the beginning of the conversation. And I told him, oh, sorry, I can't take the role. I can't act because I'm a trans woman. And he said, wow, then he changed the script and everything. I wanted me to be the main character. And we shot the movie, but it's not out yet. I'm expecting a lot from it because we shot the movie for 2 years. So hopefully it's going to come out great.
Are you thinking, or have you think about writing a book about your life?
No, I've not thought about it. But maybe hopefully in the future. But right now I'm into music. I joined a music band and I sing. Maybe I'll sing something about my life one day.
Do you like music? We
Yeah.
saw one of your videos on social network that you were playing guitar. So,
Yes, I'm always with it.
wow,
I'm
splendid.
always with it.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, how do you feel? A very interesting question. How do you feel right now after the competition of the Miss Transfer International 2019?
After the
After this
competition,
experience, yeah.
after the experience, I felt more confident about myself for sure. And also I learned how to face the crowd and speak boldly in the presence of people. And I still intend to move further, maybe in pageantry or in any aspect of life, but I still want to move further because a lot of trans women who didn't have hope in Africa, seeing me in an international competition, competing on an international stage, really inspired them. And it also inspired me to do more.
Interesting. Okay,
Mm.
this is right now an interesting opportunity for you and for all the world to have your message, your best words for all the world about this time, this difficult time of coronavirus. What would you like to share to all people?
I think with the coronavirus, it has come to teach us humans that above everything, we deserve to love each other. Whether you're transgender, you're bisexual, you're gay, you're straight, you're black, you're white, you're Asian, I think this time it's a message for us to love each other. Because above everything, above your sexuality, your gender, or where you're from, we all die one day. We are all humans. You don't know when you're going to lose your neighbor to coronavirus. So rather than hating people, we should love ourselves, protect ourselves, and stay.
Okay. fine. So, a final question, just because we know that you are a lot of things to do. Veso, this is important to all people. What is your to talk or to know about how do you see in the future after this pandemic situation?
I think after this pandemic situation, we'll learn, we will learn the culture of unity and being together. A lot of people like distancing themselves from people, like separating themselves from the crowd. I'm sure by now we've understand the meaning of being together, having a warm party, having a family gathering together. And I think people will value those little ceremonies we always had together. Because right now you can't go anywhere. You miss all your friends, you miss your family. You can shake hands with people, you can show love to people. So I think after the pandemic, we'll value all these little things and we'll see it as a gift of life.
Very beautiful words from you. And
Thank
we
you.
know that the world will be, and will say thank you, as we say. Really, really, we thank you, Veso. And we hope to see you again in the next interview to know more about you. Okay,
Thank
so then
you.
if you want to share any other interview with us, we'll be always here for you. And Piccole Magazine send you a lot of hugs.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.